Good day and thank you for joining me. Today, I present to you the estimate of September 2025 Prime Building Cost Index based on the rebased series with 2023 as a base year. The Prime Building Cost Index, or PBCI for short, measures how the overall cost of constructing buildings change over time. It tracks the prices of key inputs such as building materials, labor, and equipment used in the construction industry over time. It tells us how expensive it is to build today compared to last month or last year. This information helps builders, investors, and policymakers plan budgets, negotiate contracts, and track cost pressures across the construction industry. Ladies and gentlemen, in September 2025, the Prime Building Cost Index stood at 131.7, compared to 120 in September 2024. This translates into a year-on-year inflation rate of 9.7%. Put simply, the cost of building materials and services increased on average by 9.7% in September 2025 over the past year. This marks the fifth consecutive fall in inflation this year. Month on month, prices fell by 0.4% between August and September 2025, meaning that overall building costs edged down by 4% during the month. The indices shows that there have been monthly declines in prices since June 2025. In short, price pressures in the building sector continue to ease. Let's look a bit closer at the numbers. Labor inflation fell to 15.1% in September from 15.7% in August. Labor costs rose slightly by 0.1% month on month after recording a price fall of 0.3% in August 2025. Materials inflation eased to 8.4%, down from 11.1% in August. Prices of materials actually fell by 0.5% over the last month, the fourth consecutive decline since June 2025. Plant inflation, which covers machinery and equipment, slowed to 8.2% from 10.8% previously, with prices declining 1% month to month. At the subgroup level, we saw wide differences. Steel recorded the highest inflation at 19%, while reinforcement materials saw the lowest at negative 4.9%. This shows that not all cost components are moving in the same direction. So what's driving these trends? Moderation in inflation largely is likely reflecting easing prices for key imported materials and more stable exchange rates over the recent months. On the other hand, labor costs remain relatively high, likely reflecting wage adjustments and shortages of skilled workers in some trades. What are the implications of these results? For government, these findings highlight the need to continue supporting local production of building materials to reduce import dependency. For businesses and contractors, the current easing trend offers an opportunity to renegotiate input costs and plan long-term projects more efficiently. For households, considering building or renovation projects may find this a relatively good period to start, as price pressures continue to decline. Ladies and gentlemen, to sum up, Ghana's construction inflation has slowed sharply to 9.7% in September 2025, the lowest this year. The data point to a steady improvement in price stability across the sector. Let me use this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to the hard-working staff of Ghana Statistical Service and the market readers who made this work possible. The Ghana Statistical Service reaffirms its commitment to delivering credible, timely, and policy-driven data that illuminate trends, guide investment, and empower government, businesses, and households to make informed decisions that strengthens Ghana's development foundation. Thank you very much.